Hey friends, it's Laura Ray L. Crosby and welcome to my channel. Happy National Scrapbooking Day or International Scrapbooking Day. All around the world, us scrappers are celebrating by getting crafty, and I'm so excited to show you what I'm doing with my citrus twist kits this month. I am doing a stamping challenge for their NSD, National Scrapbook Day blog hop today. And of course, you know my blog post comes in the form of a YouTube video, so welcome to my channel. And here is how I'm going to get started using my kit for the month and using the stamps for this month. I am totally obsessed with this really cute add-on stamp this month. It's got the palm leaves, it has all the vacation quotes on it, and really pretty hand-scripted fonts. And I wanted to create a layout that had palm leaves all the way around the edges. So I grabbed my palm and my banana leaf stamp from that, I think it's the Free Spirited stamp set this month. And I had originally stamped it on a ton of paper and cut it out. You could see on the side of the screen there, all those cut out leaves that I have in all different colors. And originally I thought I was going to add them around the edges of my paper to have some texture variation. But I ended up going with stamping directly on my page instead. It just seemed like so much less work because I didn't want to have to cut between all of the little gaps between all of the different palm leaves on each branch. So I took the lazy way, and after I had stamped and cut out all of that ephemera, I decided to just stamp directly on my page anyway. So that's what I did, and I stuck to a light pink, dark pink, and black color theme here. I thought about adding some dark green or some blue leaves in with the mix to pull in some of the green and the blue in my photographs here, but I did it on a spare piece of paper, thank goodness, because I didn't actually end up liking how those colors looked. I thought it would have made my border look too cluttered and like too much chaos. So I decided to nix those color ink options, and I just stuck with the pink and the black for now. And now I'm going to add tons of layers around my photographs here, create some nice photo mats. I'm going through all of the ephemera this month and all of the ephemera that came in the kit and the cut apart labels that I cut apart, and of course all the little palm leaves that I had stamped out and cut out already. And I'm loving how everything looks. You will have to forgive me for this video. Charlotte has been, I don't know, the weather the last year has just been like sunny, cloudy, and you'll see in this video that the lighting changes like 1,000 times. It'll get really dark, and then a minute later it'll get really bright again, and nothing you could do about those clouds. Natural light creates the best light for these projects. So I'm just rolling with the punches and doing what I can for you here, but excuse the change in lighting throughout the video. It definitely gets a little wonky at times, but that's okay. We're going to create a beautiful project together anyway. So if you're doing something for National Scrapbooking Day, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what projects you're working on, if you're going to be using your citrus twist kits. I have been working on a craft room renovation that I will be sharing on my channel in the next month or so, and I'm just so excited to continue with that project. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more scrapbooking for the day. I might actually just work on making my craft room a really beautiful place that I'm excited to be in. So that might be as scrappy as I get for the rest of the day, but I'm still so excited that we get a whole day to celebrate our hobby. Once I get all of my layers there, I want to add a doily behind them. And that was not in my kit. That was just something I had in my stash. And I really love how it adds a little bit of texture. I've been obsessed with texture lately and natural colors. So lots of whites and creams. I usually hate cream, but I'm super into it right now. So I love what this doily added, and I end up putting it underneath of my photograph. And now I'm going to use the negative of some chipboards to lift that up off of the page. And Yeah, here you go. Here's where I break my scissors. I hope you enjoy this because I found it to be quite tragic and also hilarious that my scissors could not handle chipboard. So yeah, those break apart completely, fully, had to go in the recycling. It was not the screw coming loose. The plastic that held the screw literally broke. So no more scissors, or at least not those ones. But once I get that down on my page, I'm going to start layering up underneath of my photo cluster here. So because I put my photo cluster up on the chipboard, I can layer some awesome pieces underneath of it so it looks like it's poking out from underneath of my photo cluster. And I love how that makes it look very intentional, like it's all one cluster instead of something that was added to layer by layer by layer. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm adding a ton of these pink leaves all around my photo cluster just to bring in more of that color and more of that pattern to my photo cluster that's around the border of the page. Layering up some different tags here and tickets, lots of different stickers and ephemera pieces. I just love the kits this month. They are a travel themed kit, and I am documenting some photos that I took while I was in the Philippines this year. It was my first ever time leaving the country, and I loved it. It was so beautiful, just breathtaking. And I brought my Harry Potter book to read. I have not read this series since I was younger, and like 10 years ago younger, 15 years ago younger. And I am obsessed with Harry Potter. I watch the movie series several times a year. I just love the universe and I love the theme park. I love it all. I am obsessed with Harry Potter. And rereading these as an adult, because I got the book set for Christmas a couple years ago, has just been such a delight. So I brought the books with me on vacation, and that's what I took a photo of. It was a picture of me holding my book in front of the ocean and these beautiful flowers, and then a picture of me reading, and you could see like parts of the bay where we were staying and all the beautiful forest. And if you could see with a little bit better exposure, you could see the background of some mountains in that photo with the book, but you can't really tell it in the video. Regardless, the view was beautiful and I love these photos. So I am documenting the fact that I was discovering more about this universe that I love, the Harry Potter universe, while reading or rereading the book series as an adult. And at the same time, I was discovering an entirely new country and new places. And I thought that was really cool. So I'm adding up so many different stickers here. I added the quirk sticker. I added some puffy stickers, the airplane, the geotag, that cute little circle that says go. And I'm also going to add some black enamel dots. You can see that my photo cluster is coming together very nicely. I think it looks great. This is probably one of the busiest pages that I've created in a long time. And to finish off my cluster, I'm going to grab a couple of things that aren't from my kit this month. I'm just grabbing some stickers here that I have in my stash, these cute little heart ones, and I'm going to add a trio of the hot pink ones, and I love what that adds to the page. It brings in some of that dark pink from the leaves on the outside border of the page in towards my photo cluster. And then the other thing I'm going to grab are some alphabets here to create my title. And the Citrus Twist Kit had a gorgeous blue alphabet this month, but it was a little bit bigger than this pink one. And I decided to go with the pink one because I knew I wanted to do journaling right underneath of it. So I needed my title to stay really small. So I'm adding my journaling towards the very end here. And I decide that journaling on the bottom is not enough. I need to add a little bit more to the top to balance the page out. And in the end, this is what it looks like. I really love it. There are so many different components going on here. I did all the stamping with the kit this month and I love the way it turned out. I think it's so beautiful. And now it's time to visit the next Citrus Twist Kit member on our blog hop today. I will link them down below, so make sure you check out their blog post and continue following the blog hop until you get to the end on the Citrus Twist Kit's Instagram page. They're doing some awesome drawings and giveaways for NSD this year, so head over to their Instagram after you check out all of the blog hop. Give them a like, comment on their photo, and tag them and a friend, letting them know that you checked out all the challenges. If you want to get crafty with me, I will link my crafty e-courses down below. I hope you all have a very fabulous holiday to celebrate this wonderful hobby we have. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I will catch you later. Bye!